Welcome to Extra Toppings, the scoop segment where we deal with bonus reviews, specialty items, and unique experiences that don't fall under our traditional ice cream umbrella. I'm Paul Percivali, and with me is my co-host, wife, and soft-serve snob, Holly Hagman. Not snot snob.
Nope, soft-serve snob.
Yes.
And this particular... I'm excited for this episode.
You are?
I am. I think this was a fun thing we went to.
Oh. Today we will be discussing the Jersey I thought it was shorts. There are no shorts. The Jersey Shore Sweets event, Destination Dessert.
Yay! Yeah.
And it's very weird. Like their stuff. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I think of desserts, I typically think of, ice cream.
Typically me too. This really was more for people who like cake.
Yeah, really. They should have just called it the Cake Expo.
But, anywho. It's gonna make sense in a minute why it was so cake-focused. But, anyway. Let me tell you a little bit about Destination Dessert. So, first of all, before I read the notes, I think it's funny how specific my algorithm has become.
Yeah, really.
On the internet. Because I got ads for this event, which took place at Bellworks in Holmdel, which is not terribly far from us. And yeah, point is you bought a ticket for a certain amount of money, and you could go and try all the different desserts, and it was like a fun thing to do. So,
and depending on what package you bought, you could get more stuff for free. So like if you're there to sample, then that would be the package to get.
Mm-hmm. So, what is Destination Dessert, you may be asking? According to the website, Destination Dessert is an event where tasting desserts will take you to a place where sweet dreams are made of. This is the newest, sweetest tasting experience at the Jersey Shore. We will also have live demos, NJ Cottage Baker panel, a kids' cookie decorating station, and other interactive attractions for our guests. Destination Dessert is hosted by Shore Cake Supply and has replaced the Jersey Shore Cake Show.
Yes.
See? It's a whole new experience, but with the same event and crowd drawing expertise. If you have attended the Jersey Shore Cookie and Cake Convention, you know we love to cater to our guests and vendors. And I should have probably read this full description before we bought tickets, because in my head I was going, desserts, surely there will be ice cream stuff there.
Well, unlike the Chocolate Expo, they at least had one vendor that were selling something ice cream related.
We found more stuff this go around than we did at the Chocolate Expo, for sure.
Yeah, more things that could be considered ice cream adjacent.
Yes. So first of all, let me explain. So we buy the tickets and we go to Bellworks. And if you've ever been to Bellworks, it's like a giant
mall.
Is it a mall?
It's a dystopian mall. It feels like a mall, but really what it is like a giant apartment building with built-in vendors and stuff like that.
It's like, imagine a big open warehouse that's nice looking, and on the bottom floor are stores and vendors and things to go do. Like there's an escape room and there's a theater and there's a library and all that stuff is in Bellworks. And then on the second and third floors are apartments where people live. And then in the basement there is like an event space, and we ended up going to the basement. Now, when we got there, we didn't realize that our event was in the basement, because we also went the same day as the farmer's market.
Yeah.
And we thought, oh, surely this is the event. All these people and all these vendors are all around, and it's easy to go to. But it was like all vegetables.
So it seemed a little off.
And we were confused. We were going, surely this isn't it. Then we ran into a sign that said Destination Dessert this way with a big arrow. So we followed the arrow and we went down into the basement, and when you walk in, you get like a box, like at Dunkin' Donuts when you order munchkins. It looks like that kind of box, It's like cardboard and it closes on two sides.
It had a pretty pattern on it. I liked it.
Yeah, it was very cute.
They had the two different types of boxes, actually. They had the box for the people who were not the premium, brought the premium package, and then the people who brought the premium package.
Yeah, we were like the regular people boxes is what we got. But
the reason I remembered it was because the box that we got as the non-premium, I think it looked prettier than the one for the premium.
Fascinating. I think theirs were black. It was like, ooh, fancy.
Yeah, but ours were checkers, if I remember. Black and white.
I thought they were just white.
I'm pretty sure it was checkers.
Well,
I wouldn't have thought it was a nice box.
It's still in the kitchen, so you can always look at it later. But anywho, so you get this box, and inside the box are a map of the vendors, a series of raffle tickets, which are included in your ticket purchase, and just like a paper thing, so that you can put your samples in the box. You don't have to eat them right away.
Which was nice that they gave us that.
Yeah, it's cool. You can take them with you.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that probably saved so much, paper, if you really think about it. Because if they didn't do that, then you would be getting bags from every single person you purchase stuff from.
True.
Maybe it was I could only hope that it was some sort of due to some sort of environmental concern that they set things up the way they did.
Maybe. I don't know. The point is, it was a really cool system, and I thought that it was fun, to check out. And so we ended up going in, and we were excited. One of the things that I was excited for was one of the vendors was supposed to be a cone company, an ice cream cone company. Hold on, I'll find it.
Ice cream cone company?
Yeah. It was a vendor called...
Do you have the layout there?
Coop's Cones.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Coop's Cones.
Mm-hmm.
Were they the cone nachos?
Yes. They were like ice cream cone chips, basically. It was like waffle cone chips. I didn't know what Coop's Cones was going to have.
When you think of cones, you think of ice cream.
I assumed they would have ice cream, and I got excited.
Wasn't the ice cream taco place there also, in some regard? But they weren't selling any?
Coney Waffle was a vendor at this event, but they didn't have ice cream with them. They were only... Because Coney Waffle also has a bakery in their Belmar store, and they were only selling the baked goods.
That's crazy. So I really think that's crazy.
We were so excited. We saw, oh my god, ice cream, and then there was no ice cream for us.
Literally, there was only one place in the entire building that had ice cream in a freezer, but they used it to make milkshakes, right?
Yep. Our friends at Wild Bill's Craft Sodas coming in clutch again, because we ended up
by the way, if you remember from our last Extra Toppings for the Chocolate Expo, they're the dudes who we always forget to bring the stein.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't have the stein this time either. But what was cool about Wild Bill's at this particular event, not only were they the only place around us selling ice cream, so we could try some ice cream, number one. But number two, their craft sodas that they had with them were ice cream flavored.
That's fancy.
So we tried a sample of Rocket Pop, which is like a bomb pop, soda. I bought to try later and enjoyed the pineapple cream soda float soda. They also have blueberry and key lime in those that particular style.
Blueberry and key lime.
Mm. Which we did not try, but do exist.
I was about to say, that sounds like something I would try.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't try the key lime.
I don't know. I think I was just so sugared out by they were like one of the last places that we visited, right? On our little walk.
Well, because we kept tasting small bites of everything.
And by the time that we got to them, I was full. So I wasn't really interested in having anything. Yeah, we went to all the different places, and then we went and did the lottery.
Yeah.
And then on the way out is when we finally hit up that place so that we could, like, try out their different sodas, and then we could, like, try the milkshake.
Mm-hmm. So we ended up getting...
Oh, yeah, that soda.
We ended up getting a root beer float.
The root beer float. But also we bought another thing from them. Do you remember? No?
The soda.
Oh, you talked about the rocket?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second.
Yeah, I mentioned we tasted the rocket pop and we bought the pineapple soda.
Did I finish that or did I throw it away?
You finished it. We finished it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't have very much of it before you was like, oh no, this is too strong.
Yeah, we shared it. It was good, but it was sweet.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
Whoa.
I think I went for a walk after I finished that thing.
Probably. The root beer float was really good, though. They make a very solid root beer, and whatever ice cream they used, I want to say it was Blue Bunny. I feel like I remember seeing them take it out of the freezer. I don't know, but it was good ice cream, and they put a little cherry on top, and I love cherry.
It was Blue Bunny.
It was Blue Bunny?
Yeah.
I knew it. I pay attention.
Yes, and I just remember small details. They also had that stand with that special bakery chalk baking
food pencil.
The food pencil, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, like always, and I think I remember the pencil like being made of like roots and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said.
I believe so.
And you just draw right on top of the cake. Or whatever
or cookie
it may
or
be.
whatever you're decorating, yeah.
And then I also remember there being the stand for was it candles? Was it a candle stand?
There was a candle stand.
We went to a stand. It was near the window. I'm trying to remember what it was.
DD's lights, candles with intention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that they gave us some free samples, and then we also bought something. Then they had, like, weird things, like these weird little, like these gourmet, beautiful Rice Krispie treat things.
Mm-hmm. Those looked like ice cream.
Yes, they look like ice cream. We have
those. They're like fancier Rice Krispie treats, but they're ice cream.
I ate them.
You ate them all?
I ate them all.
Oh, no.
It's been like at least half a year, honey. They've just been sitting there.
Yeah, that's fair. They're really pretty, though. Those were cool.
We got the pictures, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else did we have? There was just so many little chocolate stuff. There was like a fudge stand.
Yeah, there was fudge. The fancy Parisian chocolate people were there.
Ooh, they had the wine lady. The lady who was doing wine.
Chocolacnin. Yes, the beverage woman. Oh my god. Was she Carmela? I don't know. I'm looking at the...
All I remember was she was pregnant at the time.
Yeah, it's true.
Which was like, as long as she wasn't sampling any of her stuff. That's all I was paying attention to.
Well, they put her, and the irony of that was they put her next to the happy hour gummies stand, which are the alcoholic gummy bears.
They were really trying to tempt her.
It's like so bizarre to me.
Let's see, what else did they have?
The bundt cakes.
The what?
The bundt cakes.
Oh, the bundt cakes. Mm-hmm. There were so many different things there, and it's like, I'm going through it in my head, but like, I think we talked about like the big important things.
We did, for the most part. And then the irony of this, so we left, so we went to the destination dessert, we searched for ice cream things, we found a couple ice cream themed things, like the Rice Krispie treat and the craft sodas, and then we had our root beer float, and we were like, okay, let's see what we can do. Then we went to the raffle area at one point, and one of the prizes was a cup that looked like an ice cream sundae, and I put all my tickets in that.
Heck yeah.
But I did not win, unfortunately.
That would have been so cool to have.
I know.
That thing was nice.
It was really nice. Plus it came with like a $50 gift card to that Shore Cake Shop, and that would have been fun to check out.
Yeah.
So, but alas, we did not win. And then we were pretty much done with absolutely everything, and we were ready to go.
I was also... A little thing that I was impressed by was... I'm assuming that he was, like, the son of someone who was on, like, taking care of the tickets and the raffles. But, like, they had this kid, like, just on the stage, like, auctioning off stuff. Wasn't he?
He wasn't auctioning. He was doing a demonstration of how to make a cake.
Oh.
He was doing, like,
and he looked like he was 10.
And he was so young. But he was like, and this is how you do the fondant. And we're like, oh my god, how does he know this?
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, this was my student Danny when he was doing probably when he was younger. His I could see him totally being on a stage and just like being in front of an audience and like explaining things because he's just that kind of kid.
Fair enough. So ultimately, we are on the way out of Destination Dessert, and we had mentioned that the farmers market was going on upstairs in the main floor. Which also, side note, I think it's important to mention that I forgot to mention earlier. Half the reason that this building feels so dystopian is because they used it to film Apple TV's Severance, which is a very weird show.
And also, like, I just don't like the fact that they have, like, there's the fake grass on the inside, and then there's, like, basketball courts, and then they have dogs running around.
You don't like that?
It's weird. It's like they're trying to replace the outside world. Like they're trying to be... It's like they're trying to be inclusive to their own little world that they created on the inside of the building. And I heard that they also have, like, an underground city there. Like, there's more stuff than we've seen. Like, more... like the level that we've seen, the main level, there's, like, more of that underneath the building. And they have movie theaters, and they have, like... so much stuff.
Yeah, they do. It's endless, that building. It used to be a lab, you know that, right?
Yeah.
It's called Bell Laboratories.
Yeah, but it's just weird, and I don't like the fact that it just feels like they're trying to replace the outside world.
Well, either way, it's fun to go walk around there, especially on a day when the farmer's market is going on, because you don't need a ticket for that, and you can just walk around and see what the vendors have. So on our way out of Destination Dessert, we happened to run into a popsicle stand.
Oh yeah, the popsicle stand.
The popsicle stand. Remember the popsicle stand?
We're not going to review that on its own?
No.
Oh yeah, okay.
This was part of this.
Okay.
Surely. Because we had one popsicle between us. And it was like $8 or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It was so expensive. But this popsicle stand was called Paletas. It was a cute little popsicle stand in Bellworks at the farmer's market. And they were homemade ice pops. And so you could choose from 6 flavors that they had. Strawberry, honeydew melon, which we weren't going to have because it would kill me, orange, creamy vanilla, cacao, or creamy orange, which I guess is like a creamsicle. So we got the strawberry ice pop, which was made with strawberries, honey, water, and a lime, which is exciting. And it was a very picture-perfect ice pop, to be honest. It was very pretty.
It was. It was very pretty. But very expensive.
It was so expensive.
We should have saved that stick. It was, we paid like that was probably a 30-cent stick.
It's fine. So we ate it and it was good and we were like, yay, we've had 2 frozen treats today. It was worth it. And so like that's pretty much
our logic on why we
ended up with the popsicle.
And then we also ran into my coworker.
That's true.
Eileen. And then we talked for a while. And then, yeah.
Yeah, we had fun.
It was a nice little going out thing that we did.
Mm-hmm. It was a nice little outing. We were hungry for actual food at that point, though, because we were so sugared out. I needed French fries.
Where did we go? Do you remember?
We stopped at Over Easy Kitchen because we were already in Holmdel.
Oh, yeah. Love that place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we went in and ate.
No,
Or-
we picked it up and went home.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
We picked it up on the way.
I could have looked it up in my journal. I just didn't feel like it.
That's okay. But yeah, it was a lovely little outing. And again, not quite ice cream forward. We didn't go to the Atlanta Ice Cream Festival this year when we could have. And I'm bummed about it.
If it wasn't in a different state that was also a good distance away, we would have, if it was in Pennsylvania, I was like, I'd be like, sure, let's go.
My friend sent me a thing about, like, this Pennsylvania ice cream expo the day before it was happening, and I was like, well, I can't go now. Why are you telling me this?
Yeah, really.
But, so we're gonna keep our eyes open for that, because that was in Lancaster, which is not far. It's only like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But even still, at some point, I'm making my way to the Atlanta Ice Cream Festival. I mark my words.
Yes. Downtown. Walking fast, faces passing, homebound. Da-na-na-na-na. You said making my way. You know the rules. I can't not sing the song.
That's fair. So I will get there.
You know, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I've been singing that song a lot on this podcast.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
It is our song.
It is our song. That's probably why it's stuck in my brain. But also, if you literally say those words, making my way,
it has to come out.
It has to come out.
That's fair.
It's like Eric Cartman in Come Sail Away by Styx.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, you heard it here, folks. I don't know what they heard.
I was about to say, what did they hear?
What they did hear is us ending this Extra Toppings episode. Thank you guys for listening to this little bonus content thing. We're going to keep doing more of these. We have a few more in the bank to record at some point. Hopefully we can get some of those out to you soon. But tune in next week for Season 1. Why do I keep doing that?
You need to stop that.
Season 2 premiere. The Season 2 premiere. Our second season. The first episode of our second season. I think that's where I keep getting messed up, because it's episode 1 of Season 2.
Yay. At least once we're in episode 2 of Season 2, we'll be fine.
Yes, hopefully. Alright, so tune in next week for Season 2's first episode. Get excited. I know I am.
So excited.
And
excited! I mean, go ahead.
And thanks for listening. Bye!
Bye.
That was weird. It's getting weirder.